YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis Accelerate, welcoming you back to the 100 days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Every day for 100 days, we're dueling with a different deck every single day. Today is day number 8, and we're taking a look at a classic deck today. We're taking a look at the ultimate athletes, those warriors of the playing field, and we got ourselves a going second variant of the UAs. It's still pretty basic UA stuff, but it's UAs with a few new techs here and there. Trying some things out in preparations for the FAs that's going to be in a few days. And I want to see how this deck do. I want to see how this deck does. So we're going to try to go second with this deck as much as we can. Summon out all the boys onto the field. And then play ball. That's the name of today's deck. And big old shout out to Anon-chan who asked us to play some good old UAs today. So we're going to go into EDO Pro, that Wild West Yu-Gi-Oh! Show off this deck, show you the wombos, combos, the what do's, what the not do's. Of course, if you want the deck list, it's down in the description. Hit it up, hit like, all that good stuff as you go. And remember, if you have any ideas for the 100 days, go ahead and leave them in the comments. We still have plenty of room. But for now, let's get right into the action. Show off what these athletes are made out of. Alrighty, our first opponent. Another day, another card game. We want to try to go second with this deck as much as possible. Very much a beatdown sort of strategy we have with our boys. We can still go first on occasion. Not as good, but we can still do it. So let's see what we have for an opening hand. Let's see. Mirror Magic Master of the Ash Barrier, you're saying. That's, Ice Barriers are tricky in of themselves, so we'll see where that goes. I do have the one Imperm, but my opponent seems to have a whole lot of nothing, which is good for me. Bad for him. I will take it. You know, I'll take whatever I can get. UA's little dated, but they can still do stuff. As long as I get something going here. Effect Veiler, veil my balls. Why don't you? I don't need my effect. Effects are for lamos. We're going to normal summon UA Midfielder. This is one of the only normal summons in the deck. Next to Libero Spiker. And basically what you do is normal summon this. And the UAs, they're team players. They like to bounce themselves back in order to do stuff. Let's see. Let's bounce back midfielder. Summon out slugger. This guy is our negate. And we're going to go ahead and use our play manager. All the other players, their knees are broken. We need the manager to come out onto the board. And when you summon a UA, you can summon him out. And I can either negate other monster except UAs, or I can just pop a card. So we're just going to pop a card. I don't trust this guy on the field. Also, I'd like to do more damage. That would be nice too. Oh, he gets any... Okay, it would have mattered. He would have got something either way. I was about to say, oh no, I screwed that up. But this is fine. Supposedly. Allegedly. Okay. Go for battle. Yeah, the one thing that would have been really nice in UA is if you could trade out in the battle phase, but unfortunately we can't do that. That would have been probably busted, but it would have been funny as hell too. We're just going to attack with everything. Attack with everything. I probably could have done just a little more damage, but it's fine. That's most of his life points anyway. So let's go ahead and use our midfielder. We're going to bounce back our manager just to keep him alive. And we're going to summon our midfielder in defensive mode. Set ourselves a card. And let's see. Yeah, I can bounce Ace after he uses his negate. And then bring back manager. So that ought to be good. So we'll end our turn. And we're in a pretty good spot because he wasted his effect Veiler on the package bank. We're all pretty set here. He's got this guy again. Again, this dude. This dude a second time. Let's see here. What does this do? I control ice bear. Activate the effects of monsters in the grave. I'm going to use aces to place. I'm going to go ahead and discard a card. I'm going to negate that. And pop that. I don't trust it. Ice barriers are way too good at synchro summons. Okay. Let's see what he does first. Let's see what he does first. You gotta be tactical when playing UAs. That's the idea. It's not just switching monsters back and forth, big boom beat stick. No, we gotta be tactical about this. I have this ability to, with midfielder, to switch ace with my manager. careful about that sort of thing. Let's see. That gets him a monster. What does this do? Fence monsters. Your opponent controls cannot change their battles to Ick. I don't care. Control an ice barrier. Banish this card from the grave. Get a token. No. No, I think I'm okay right yet. I think I'm okay at the moment. Let's see. During the main phase, blah, blah, blah. Can't do that this turn. Okay. I'm not going to worry about the thing that he can't do this turn. I'll worry about that next turn. He got himself another gorgeous, and my opponent surrenders. Alright. Probably, yeah, probably makes about sense. I mean, my board doesn't look like much, but it actually has a lot. I mean, midfielder, I could switch into manager, pop a card, or blanket, negate everything. Pank and spank, pop a monster, imperm, negate a monster. I can counter his whole hand, essentially. So, I'm going to call that a win. You know, UAs are about, you know, taking to the field, outmaneuvering the opponent, being able to do that damage, and we did all that. We did all that in this duel, so I'm going to count that as a win. So, that's what it is. So, we beat the Ice Barrier Menace. Part of it was my opponent bricking, but that's his own fault. So, let's go for duel number 2. See what else this deck can do. We have a lot more stuff. We can do a lot more UAs to summon. So, let's get into it and show them off. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. Yeah, pretty much just do it again. I mean, that's what we want to do. Go second, go first, whatever we need to do. Establish a board, control the flow, get them points, touchdown. That was cringe as hell, but you get the idea. We're doing fine so far. You know, the thing about UAs, they're very simplistic. They're very simple what they do, but it's nice what they do. This opening hand, I need a monster I can summon. That's the one weakness of UAs. They got 2 normal summonable monsters. I need to get one of them. We're up against Toons. I love Toons. Been a while since I played against Toons. It's a nice deck to see. Weirdly, he only has a 14-card extra deck, but then again, Toons don't really care about the extra deck too much, so, you know. Actually, I'd be curious if Toons ever made, like, fusion monsters or something. That would be, like, weird. Or Link. Maybe make Toon Alligator a Link. I don't know. Something like that. Toons need that sort of thing? No. But it would still be cool to see it. Anyway, the Toon Kingdom, the Toon Table of Contents. Always nice to see Toon Table of Contents used for actual Toons, rather than like a Sky Striker card. So, the big question, will he get the Magician, the Red Eyes, or the Blackluster Soldier? I know who I'd prefer him to get, but we'll see what happens. Shoot, he got the Dark Magician. That's like the best thing he could have gotten. That's literally just discard card. Get whatever you want. Summon Toon or get Toon Spell Trap. Summoning Toon. Alright, I assume Red Eyes. The thing about Toons is they're very straightforward in what they do. Oh no, Blackluster Soldier. Okay. Not expecting the Blackluster Soldier boy, but that works too. Alright, we got a monster we can summon, and I've got negates. So, what we're going to do here... First off, we're gonna use up my opponent's bookmark, because I don't want him to have the bookmark. Just so we can get rid of the bookmark. That would be a good start. Let me think about this. Who do I want to summon? I can't destroy his monsters by battle thanks to Toon Kingdom. So we're kind of have to wing it. So let's go for our midfielder. And we're not going to use this effect just yet. Alright. Let's special summon the Playmaker, who is technically the boss of this archetype. Or at least the old school boss of the archetype, I should say. And we're going to summon out our player manager. Use his effect. And we're going to destroy a card on the board. Actually, I can destroy Toon Kingdom now. Which is even better than what I was planning to do. Alrighty, we are set for days. Let's go ahead and use the effect of our chevalier. And I'm going to equip onto manager. I think the manager can handle this. We're going to go with our ultimate athlete powered jersey. Make my monster huge. And then, go for the broke. Go for broke. Let's go ahead and destroy all my opponent's stuff. And I can make my monster bigger. Let's see. 1,000 times. Destroy monster. Yeah, the only thing I don't get is piercing damage, so there's no point in using Playmaker's effect. Basically, he can take 800 with his point and give it to another opponent, or another monster of mine, I should say. Give it to my opponent. In a sense, in a sense. Yeah. I want to attack twice. Why would I not do this? No reason not to. But yeah, basically, the idea is he's passing the ball to another monster. Kind of weird having a baseball player getting a football. But, shoot, in the future, that might be sports. Who knows? One day when people get tired of, playing soccer and playing football and playing tennis, they're just going to roll all the games up into one big game. They're going to be hitting footballs with baseball bats and kicking them into soccer goals and stuff like that. And there'll be a racket thrown in there somewhere. That's the future of sports. But for now, because of the power of the jersey, this will get banished. So it makes a lot of sense to be like, yeah, we're going to bounce this back. And because it gets bounced back, our jersey actually goes back to our hand. Yep, because I do want to keep this. Gonna get that back. And let's go ahead and get out midfielder again, just in case I need a thing. And we should be pretty set. This is the idea of US, like I said. Beat down, control the board. That is the gameplay of the UAs. It's what we like to do. And as simplistic as a lot of the cards are, it is very effective when it gets going. Very effective. What do we got? Toon table of contents. Okay, I've got an Omni Negate. So I can let him search. That way he searches a card, I'll then negate that card. Even better. Another bookmark, you say. Alright, he might be trying to bait this. Might be trying to bait me, but I really don't have another option here, do I? Not at the moment. Let's see. Summon UA from the hand with a different name. I have no choice. I'm sorry, Power Jersey. I need to keep these cards so I can use midfielder. Kinda have to, because then I can use midfielder and then summon a UA from the... Oh, I guess I could have just done that, but it works either way. Either way, we're pretty set. I hope that's Toon Alligator. That would be hilarious. I would have so much more respect for my opponent, more than I already do. It's already hard enough to make Toons work in this day and age. But it's even harder if you got the Toon... If you got Toon Alligator, it's cool. Pure. Let's go get... We could just get the guy that would have been perfect for a Power Jersey, but let's see. What else do we have that we can just summon? Where's Slugger? Screw it, let's get Slugger going. I like the idea of just going for the guy who's the beat stick. So we're gonna go ahead, bounce back the ace, get ourselves the Slugger, and not yet. And pretty much this is gonna be game unless my opponent has something crazy that I'm completely unaware of. We're gonna summon out our Playmaker, and we're gonna summon out our Ultimate Management. Well, I assume because he has a bat and Slugger has a bat, that Manager works on the same team as Slugger, and my opponent will surrender, but they still have my respect. They gave it their all with the Toons. If he had the Omni Negate, definitely would have been a harder fight. Absolutely. Probably he would have won that without me being able to field nuke him and stuff, but was not the case. So, doing pretty good with the Ultimate Athletes. We're doing what we like to do, and I'm happy for it. We'll probably do a bonus 4th duel today, just because these are pretty quick. But let's go for duel number 3, and see if we can keep up this streak. Alrighty, everybody, our third opponent, the fighting third. And we're gonna go ahead into it. So far, we're doing pretty good. Had some pretty, my first opponent bricked a little bit. My second opponent was just having a dang old time. But you know what? We're doing okay so far. We're doing what we want to do. We're up against the fish deck. Okay, the only problem with that is the fact that he can just keep reviving the fish. Let's see. Target a fish. Same name, summon. Just summon 2. Summon 2, you say. Okay, so we're up against the fish. Normal summon Silent Angler. Interesting choice. Special summon Abyss Shark. Alright. Go any number of different ways. Succeed some of the number of monsters. He's at level 3 or 4. Okay, so he's gonna make like Stealth Krogan. Something of that nature, trying to stop me from having a monster. Turn all my boys into watery boys. Well, guess what, sir? There is no water boy in the UA archetype. You'd think there would be, but there is not. Actually, why isn't there a water boy in the archetype? That feels like an oversight more than anything. You'd think with the whole sports theme that there would be a water boy, like their support monster or something, but oh well. Anyway, so ooh, got both field spells. That me likey. Alright, here's what we're going to do. Start them off. Get out of here with your jellyfish. Get out of here. No jellyfish for you. And we're going to activate our Hyper Stadium. To allow me to get my nothing. I'm not allowed to get anything. Not allowed to get things. Although, I can still do that. Let me think about this. Okay, I can still make that work. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to activate our Hyper Stadium. We're going to reveal the other field spell. Pay 1,000 life points. And then, I get 2 normal summons this turn. We're going to activate the other stadium. Basically, if I summon a UA, I get a UA monster. If I special summon a UA monster, then all my monsters get bigger. We're going to special summon Pank and Spank, who I'd normally use to pop things, but right now is going to make perfect tribute fodder. I'm going to tribute off Pank and Spank, get myself perfect ace. Now, our stadium will activate, and I shall get the libero spiker. Volleyball makes. I don't know how we're going to combine volleyball with football and soccer and all that, but we'll do it somehow. We get our additional normal summon. We'll summon out libero spiker and search another dude. That other dude, let's see here. I kind of don't want him to have this. So, I'm going to go with Dreadnought Dunker. I think that will work. Let's see. For the deck. Yeah, we'll keep that. We'll keep that. Yeah. Yeah, this ought to work. What do you got? I haven't normal summoned enough for you to beard me. Don't lie to me. Your Stealth Krogan doesn't do jack either, so don't even think about it. Alrighty. So we're going to go ahead and bounce the perfect ace and get ourselves our Dreadnought Donkey. So make all my monsters huge. Now I can annihilate my opponent's everything. So we'll attack into the Stealth Krogan with our Dreadnought Dunker. That'll destroy Krogan, and then Dreadnought Dunker's effect will activate, and I can pop a card on the board. So I'll just go ahead and get rid of the white reincarnation. And he does not run the little dudes. Foolishness. At least run one. Why not? Why the heck not? Alright, let me think about this. Let's see. From the hand. So what we're going to do, we're going to bounce our Dreadnought Dunker, get an ace. That way we have some sort of interaction on our opponent, because he does have a lot of, like, effects things. So we'll end our turn there, and we'll see what goes. I've got Spiker. I can summon out my manager from the deck if need be, which is going to be very key here. And I have my ace to just omni-negate whatever I need to. So my opponent's going to have to do some thinking here. Got some pretty powerful combos, but I've gotten rid of his initial lineup, and now they need that water boy. They need that water boy to refresh the team. Get them some Gatorade or something. No, there will be not enough Gatorade to save you. I am a little overconfident, but I'm gonna. Let's see. I could just negate that, but there's literally no point in negating it. I suppose. Is what tis. Is for tat. What are you gonna do? Summon lifeless leaf fish. Send a fish from the deck to the grave. I'll wait on that for a second. Just for a quick second. Just for a quick second. Setting shift the fairy of the thing. Oh, he still has. No, not this shift. Banish this guy. 500 attack. Next standby, this thing comes back. Okay. End of the main phase. Yeah, libero spiker. Go ahead and bounce back. Playmaker. We'll summon out my manager. Gonna have to talk to my manager, sir. I have to talk to this man. Alright. That'll get rid of the lifeless leaf fish. He can still use its effect to, like, draw a card, which... Oh. Well, that is unfortunate. He's going to... Oh, just draw 2 cards. Okay. I mean, that's still not good. Not exactly a good thing. But I think I can still work with that. We'll see what... It depends on what he makes. I guess I should have waited till my turn to pop the fish. I was kind of worried about him making synchros on my turn, but I really should have waited there. Really should have waited. Now he's going to just overwhelm me with all these fishes. All these fishes, and this is a tuner now. Oh boy. I think I made a wrong call, Coach. Coach, I made a wrong call. You were supposed to go that way, not that way. No, you went to the wrong goalpost. White Aura Whale. All opponents attack position monsters, which I have none of. Draw by Toons card, banish a water monster, summon this card. Yeah, that's the tricky bit. The part I'm more worried about, although I can deal with this, right? Yeah. Yeah, because I can pop, and then I can just negate the White Aura Whale if need be. More pressing than even these set cards is the fact that he has the stiff. Oh, and he still has his battle phase, and this has, like, pierce damage, does it not? It does. Alright, I still have my search and all that, so I'm not dead by any means, but that's not exactly good. I definitely made the wrong call there. I should have waited till my turn. I was trying to be snarky about it, but that was a mistake. I got a little too cocky. Although that does help. That helps a lot. Alright, so now standby. Yeah, Sif is going to come back. And the thing I'm worried about is him making the Ghoti big boss monster. What are the odds of him doing that? I mean, it's possible. He can do it whenever he wants, right? Blah, 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 blah. This card special summon, normal summon, synchro summon a fish. Yeah, he can certainly do it whenever he pleases. So what we're going to do is normal summon Libero Spiker. Use the effect of Stadium. Search out another monster. We'll see what he does. We'll see. My plan is to get my midfielder. Oh no, that's not good. Okay, never mind. I thought he was going after manager. Why he didn't, I'm not 100% sure. Then again, okay. I guess he's planning to do the Ghoti thing. Why else would he do that? But okay. What was I doing again? I could just get another ace is the place. But I really wanted midfielder, because then I can normal... Oh, wait, I've already normal summoned. That's true, I have already done that, have I not? Difficult decision-making time. Does do piercing damage, which is cool and all. And I'm gonna get my ult... Oh, man, that's a hard one. That is an actual hardy. If I get ace, I have a negate. I only have the one negate is the problem. I'm gonna get dreadnought funky. I'm just gonna go with my original plan for now because there's too much going on here. I would love to do one thing, but then if I do that thing, bad things will happen. So we're gonna go ahead and bounce, get our dreadnought donkey. That'll activate the effect of our UA Stadium. And he will use the effect of that. Let's see. I just want to see what happens here. He's going to synchro summon into Big Fishman to blanket banish everything. Okay. Well, I mean that's my turn. I can't do anything else. But you have, well, you have shift, but unless you have a fish, that doesn't do you any good. I mean, yeah, that guy comes back, and he's gonna be, like, reasonably big. Okay, never mind, he's gonna be the tiny little guppy. Blah, 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 Ghoti. I keep forgetting the name of this archetype. Do the Ghotis have a level 12? I don't think they do. None I've ever heard of. Pretty sure this is their biggest, baddest dude. And he's gonna get attack until the end of the turn. Okay. That's not a problem. That's a fish. That is also a fish. Add a fish from the deck to the hand except for himself. To banish a fish from the hand of the field. Ah, because, yeah, this is a level 6, and he's... Never mind. A boy. What's this do if it's banished? Banish a fish from the grave. Add this card back to the hand. Banish the big dude. But this doesn't bring itself back unless it's from the main zone. Maybe the Ghoti plays are just too big brain for me to comprehend. Maybe. Got summon, target a face-up card on the field, banish it when it leaves the field. Okay. What is he up to? Something fishy going on around here. I mean, I know Shift is going to come back. That's really the only thing was worried about. And then Marincess Anemone Coral. What on earth is this dude up to? Alrighty, everybody. The fourth opponent. Last chance for romance. It's the bottom inning. The final quarter. Time for that last minute score. What do we have for a hand? It's a hand. It's got stuff in it. I got Powered Jersey, Libero Spiker, UA Stadium. I've got my Chevalier. I'm going second. I've got Pank and Spank. My opponent has a whole lot of not much. I've drawn into manager. Sounds good. That sounds pretty dang good to me. I don't know about you, but that sounds pretty good. My opponent's going first, and they got a whole lot of nothing. It sounds pretty dang good to me. So let's summon out our Libero Spiker and spike it on down to him. And you know, what do we say about the UAs? Basic guys. Oh, pardon me, that they are. They're putting in the work. They're doing their thing, and you can't really fault them for that. You know? Doesn't really matter to me. Okay, you drooling Lockbird all day, brother. I've got dreadnought donkeys. I'm not even gonna use manager. I think keep it basic this first turn. Yes, I can annihilate my opponents with like all the damage. I gotta take them 6,000 points damage. Easy, but this works just as well. Yes, a lurk, just as well. Let's special summon the Battle Spiker in defense mode. And I'll end my turn, because I realize that Chevalier doesn't work at the moment, because my jersey is in the hand. Such things happen. Such things happen. Branded? I didn't even realize. Probably because he only just now got the Bystial libero. Alright, that's unfortunate. Let's see. Target a monster, put on the bottom of the deck, draw one card. Sigrun? Sigrun? Okay. Was not expecting Sigrun of all things, but you do you, I guess. Summon a Valkyrie from the hand or the GY, you say. Okay. Valkyries in branded? Or not branded, but Bystials, really? Seish. Summon a Valkyrie from the deck. He still has Magnum Hut, right? Yeah, he still has Magnum Hut. I will activate Libero Spiker, I suppose. Activate the power of Libero Spiky. Alright. That'll summon up Magnum Hut. Let's return... Turn Dreadnought Dunker to the deck, I suppose. Summon out... Let's see. From the hand. No. What do I want to summon? Summon out Ace is the place? Sure. We'll summon Ace so we have another Nagat. Our Libero's back in our hand, so he's nice and safe. Valkyries. Okay, that's the thing that adds a card. Cool. Alright. Then he's going to go for Magnum Hut. And I'm going to go ahead and... let's activate our U.A... Wait, does this do again? This adds a Valkyrie card. I'm going to use our player manager here. Summon that dude in defense mode. I can't use his effect right now to negate everything, but I can at least pop a card when it's time to do that. What does it do? Yurt. Yurt? Okay. I guess negating all of his effects is kind of a moot point. So I'm just going to destroy Sigrun because it's like big. I'm not actually sure what to do. I've never seen this configuration of branded Bystial whatever's. Chaos Angels. Light synchros unaffected by monster effects added by the opponent. Okay, not gonna lie, was not expecting that. Was kinda not expecting that, but I think my negate has scared him. Yes, it did. Alright. Synchros unaffected by monster effect added by the opponent. Unfortunate, but I can... Can I deal with that? That thing's huge. That's gonna be hard. That is gonna be a hard one, because that thing is huge. I have synchros, but I didn't really plan on something that big to be on the board. I have outs to it, but they're gonna be hard to make. Oh, don't mill my deck. I need those. I could have used that field spell, but I guess I don't get the field spell today. Let's see. I do have Pank and Spanks. That's another summon. I have Spiker. That's a normal summon that'll get me a manager, and then I can summon the manager. Or rather, special summon, normal summon, add a monster. Bounce the manager for that monster, special summon the manager. And then make Borrelsword Dragon. Yeah, okay. I'm picking up what I'm putting down. Actually, there's another monster I just realized I have that ought to also help. Yeah, because I can't destroy his monsters by battle. That's the problem. So it's normal summon our Libero Spiker. I'm going to use the effect of our stadium, get another monster. Where this go? Because neither of these do anything. Oh yeah, Worm. Sent from the field to the grave. Target special summon monster. Okay, that doesn't matter much. At the moment, although I'm vaguely wishing I had... I'm vaguely wishing that I had myself Avramax right now. That would have been very helpful. Alright, let me think about this. I do have stuff. I have a lot of stuff, but none of it helps me specifically against this. Okay. So, we're going to bounce our manager, get this guy, rebounder. Because when rebounder gets summoned, it's only when he's normal summoned. Okay, so I do need to make manager. Okay. We'll do that. Let's make our manager. We'll use his effect to negate the effects of everything that is not a UA. Not that it affects much, but it is something. Alright. Now what I need to do is make Borrelsword a dragon. Let me think about this. 1, 2... Yeah, I just need to use everybody. Let's see, 1, 2... I'm trying to figure out some way that I can keep a monster on the board, but that is not how that works. We're going to go ahead and do this. Summon out Borrelsword Dragon. I'm going to use its effect. Switch Virt into defense mode, so I get double attacks. And then we're going to attack into the Chaos Angel. I'll at least steal half of its attack points. Only had another monster in attack mode. That would have been pretty dang useful. But unfortunately, I don't know if I can out that. If only I had Avramax, I could have outed this for certain. As it stands, I cannot. Let's see. No. I can't do much about that. Yeah, unfortunately, I think I just lose again. I did not expect the Chaos Angel. That was a... What's the term for it? That's a pinch hitter. That's a surprised guy. Came out of the bleachers. They just pulled a guy from the bleachers and was like, "Hey, you want to play ball with us?" And he's like, "Okay, sure, why not?" Like 7 feet tall, built like a brick house, has relinquished anima. No. Okay. Well, luckily, that I could do something about. But unfortunately, the problem's going to be that the minute he links off Druid's Worm, he's just going to send my Borrelsword to the graveyard. Can't really do anything about that, because I'm 99% sure he has something to do with that, yeah. Pretty obvious he had something for it, so... Let's see. Target a card in the field or in either graveyard, banish it. It's a card or effect. Yeah. So... I mean, if I can draw a monster I can normal summon, then maybe I can do something. I would need to normal summon a monster. I need to do that. That's not the monster I wanted. I'll take it though. I mean, it's something. Let's summon the tuner, Gold Pride Leon. I needed a special summonable tuner. I'm like, okay, I'll take this dude. Not the best monster, but he does something. I was really hoping for Libero Spiker, though. That would have been a lot more helpful. Then I could have equipped the jersey at double damage. Potentially won, right? Well, no, I wouldn't have won right there, would I? His monsters are too big. Monsters are too big. So, regrettably that it is, I think we've lost the second game. That is an unfortunate turn of events. Another nice back and forth. And heck, I did a lot more damage to him than he has to me, but he's about to do all the damage to me. Yeah, this is what happened. I didn't want to do Avramax for the millionth time in a row, so I took it out. Probably should have left it back in there. Should have kept the OG player, but I traded him away. The shiny new dude. And look what happened. I needed my old boy. Because if I had Avramax, he wouldn't have been able to do anything. He couldn't target me or anything. Because this targets, that targets. It would have worked a lot better if I had Avramax. I'm still surprised he never banished with this. That was... Alrighty, everybody. So the ultimate athletes went 2-2, which, not a great season, but it's a season we can at least say that we put in some effort into. If we didn't get to the playoffs or anything, but at the very least, we showed up, we played our damned hearts out, and we showed off what we could do and what we couldn't do today. We showed off that we are able to summon monsters, get them on the board, block our opponent out of things, control that board, and when we control the board, the UAs are able to just keep swinging and swinging again. If we lose control, and things get a little iffy with the UAs, they don't have great recoverability. So, I'm happy with how the deck turned out for the most part. We were able to do most of the things in the deck. I just made some questionable plays here and there, and as the manager, that means all fault is on me. It's not the UA's fault, it's on me. But if I hadn't summoned Bagooska, probably could have beaten Ghotis. If I had Avramax in here, probably could have beaten the Bystial player. But I didn't. So, no complaining about it now. Is what it is. The past. So, thanks everybody for sticking by and checking out this vid. If you did enjoy it, seeing the UAs doing the stuff, hit the like button. Let me know that you like the UAs. Consider subscribing to help us get the channel growing. And tomorrow we're taking a look at a very nice little deck. It's called Bigger Bug. It's just nothing but big bugs doing big bug things. We'll have a good time with it. So, thanks for watching. Your boy Memphis is signing out for now. Until next time, y'all stay safe, stay happy. Y'all have a good one.